Hello, my name is Bill Hazeman, and I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this short presentation on our Real Office Assistant intranet. We're setting up a special situation today. We're going to make believe that we need to send out an important policy change. We're going to use E&O insurance as that policy change. And it's important that we let every agent in the company know about this change. They have to update any open packets or pending packets. We're going to do this live, unscripted, so that you can get a sense of the true process. We invite you as you watch this to think about how you would do this in your company. And if what you see looks better to you, give us a call. We'd love to give you a short demonstration on Real Office Assistant and let you consider all of the benefits it might provide to your business. I want to thank you for your time. Here's the movie. This is Real Office Assistant. This is our demo page. And as you look at it, just as a quick, brief explanation as to what you see. First and most importantly, it brands to your company. So it would be your colors and it would be your company logo. The next part is that it has a menu bar, right? You can have as many different departments or offices as are needed for your company intranet. There is an icon bar. This icon bar can be customized to meet the exact needs of your company. And then there's the events and announcement lists, and they're obvious as well. Events are things that are date-based, and announcements is everything that you want to communicate to your agents. Even when you send an email to the entire company, you should post it as an announcement as well. It assures that your agents can't use the excuse, "Hey boss, I didn't get that email." Now, in our scenario today, we're going to be posting a message and letting the company know that our E&O insurance is changing. What do we need to do that? Well, let's jump over here to the control panel. I've already opened it. And obviously, this is a date-based item, right? There's a deadline to this E&O insurance changeover, and that means it goes on the calendar. Now, we've defined multiple calendars for our demo site. Many of our customers use just a single calendar. Many of our customers have multiple calendars. Totally your choice. We're going to go into company events. This is a change that takes effect in September. And we can see that we have nothing in the month. And we're going to go to manage events. This is where we describe an event that goes on the calendar. So we'll give it a title. This is the deadline for E&O insurance changeover. And we can put a message down here as well. And we will say urgent. Today is the deadline to update all open packages to use the new E&O insurance. A copy of the verification form has been uploaded to company policies for use as needed. This is an acknowledgement that we need. There's also RSVP. The difference between the two, an RSVP is yes, I'll be there, no, I won't. An acknowledgement is I got it. There is no start time for this. It's just any time in the course of the day, right? Now obviously we could put in, if there's a deadline, we can put in whatever the deadline is. But I'm going to treat this as just a day-long event. It's obviously going to be scheduled for September, and we said Friday the 13th. So we filled in all the parameters that are needed, and we're going to now say, add this. We've added it to the calendar, and now we're into the roster. Now the roster, you can send this message by office or department. We're going to send it to everybody. It'll automatically check everybody's box again, regardless of the size of your company, and you can come in and say, hey, I don't need to send it to this guy. And we're ready to send. Here's the email that we're going to be sending. So we need to put in who it's from. It'll show you and confirm how many people, so this will be the size of your company. It will automatically create the subject line as appropriate. The comments that we put into the message body of the calendar are put here. Here's all the date important information, and please use the link below. It's going to create a link for each person to acknowledge through. Now we're going to also add a note. A copy has been attached to this email. It can be, well, that's an awkward sentence. Use the link below to open a copy of the verification form. And we're done, right? We told them we'd put a copy. Let's go ahead and get it. I have a copy on my desktop. Here's my little document that I made to represent this E&O form, and we're ready to send it. So now, regardless of the size of your company, in 4.5 minutes we have posted this on the calendar, we've notified everybody, and what's more, we've set up a response table in the calendar. Let's go look at that just real briefly. Let's go to company events and over here to September again. When you add an event, you get this little table. And we can see if I click the RSVP button, I can see that nobody has responded yet. Now it actually would give me at this point an opportunity. If I click the no responses, I can send this I can send a reminder notice out to them again. We told them there would be a copy uploaded. So let's go back to the control panel. Let's go to Office Resources. Let's go to our Document Center, Company Policies, Added Documents. This is thrilling stuff, I tell you, when you do it live, isn't it? E&O Insurance Verification Form. We're going to browse to find it. But what you should be thinking of is, if you're doing this in reality in your company, how are you notifying your agents? Where are you putting the document that they all have access to it, regardless of where they are? Right? I might be at the escrow company and go, oh my gosh, I've got to get that document, and I can log on from any device, and I could print this locally right there. I could print it locally in their office, pull off a copy and update the file, and crisis averted. Okay? Now the other thing we want to do is we want to post an announcement. So we're going to come over here. We're going to say post a new announcement. E&O Insurance Deadline approaching. Please note the E&O insurance deadline is fast approaching. We'll say it's September 13. A copy of the new verification form is in Company Policies. And we'll put this on each page that might be part of the intranet. Again, this depends on what your needs are. I'm going to correct my spelling, and we'll say post announcement. So now what have we done? Let's go back to the home page. On the home page, if I go to the next month's calendar and we say view by month, we're going to see that we've posted this event, including the notes. We're going to be able to see, if we refresh the page, like someone just opened it, that we have created an E&O insurance deadline approaching announcement. And we have told them, please note it's approaching September 13th. The copy is, and we've told them where it is. And we can see that this note was posted on August 28th, eliminating any arguments that you might have with an agent who says, hey boss, I didn't get the email. What does the email look like that they got? It looks like this. RSVP request, deadline 4. Open it, it's from you. I would click this link. I can see that this is me. I acknowledge. Now, I can also come down here, and obviously this is the attached document. So I can open this as well. So here's a copy of the document ready to be printed and put in any of my open packages. Let's close some of these windows that we don't need to have open. Let's go back to our control panel. Let's go to the calendar, and let's see who else is responding. This is an event in September. Click the RSVP button, and I can now see that acknowledged is me. I'm very timely and responsible. I can see that no one else has responded yet. And just that easy, I'm going to send an updated message, and I'm going to put in here, this is from the boss, you better get your butt in gear. This is important. They'll listen the second time, right? So this is Real Office Assistant and how we can help you make your agents more effective and more accountable.